Hello, everybody. This is Big E over at, or Eric over at Big E's Model Car Garage. Um, no shot, unless I look up, trying to look through at my bottom of my bifocal. But so if you've watched, really quickly, if you watched over at Loki's scale model, Loki scale models, he had mentioned that I had stopped over, and thanks Bill again for the shout out. Really appreciate it. But he gave me a couple things, and one of the things that I needed was a stand for my phone, or and he was kind enough to give me one. So I have a new camera mount or phone mount, however you want to look at it. So update on the Summer 69 group build, the 69 Ford Bronco that I'm doing. I did a little experiment, and it has to do with the seats. And I had mentioned in one of my previous videos that I was going to use, pardon me, Reasons candy wrappers. Sorry, it's reversed, but anywho's, it gives like a worn leather look, right? So I went ahead and tested on, I have a seat from a GTO 67 GTO it's MPC's Weekend Warrior, pardon me. This ain't gonna show up well because I did something to this seat because I was testing something else out, so you aren't gonna really see it too well. But let me see if I can get it cleaned off here with a little TLC or elbow grease. Anyway, so on the seat, on the seat here, you can see that it's, so ignore the paint, but it's going to be hard to see it. So using my canopy glue, I glued the wrapper to the insert, okay, and took a toothpick while the glue was still setting. Oh, sorry about that. And went in right up here. Well, I'll explain up. So I went with a toothpick through these little ridges, the indents in the seat, right, on the cushion. And I'll be dipped if it didn't look like worn leather, right? But feller was thinking he could dry brush over the top with some craft paint, and didn't like the look of it. I was trying to clean it off, lick my finger, and use my shirt trying to clean it off a little bit. And I'm sorry if I sound nasally yet. I've been dealing with either allergies or some kind of sinus infection or something for like 4 weeks now, since the 23rd, since my son's birthday. But that white on there is actually the craft paint. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm thinking. Here are the seats for the Bronco. Okay, what I'm thinking is actually, sorry, squinting so I can focus my eye, so I can focus, using said stuff. So my question is, if I just do these seats, well, it's not a question, I'm contemplating, and if I just do these seats, then it doesn't look right. Well, not just these seats, but the back seat as well. But then, do I do the door cards? Because this brown, if I just leave it alone, right, this brown matched with the interior color. Yeah, I know it looks white with the light glaring on it. And this color that I use for the floor, sorry, turn around real quick, is called Heirloom White. Sorry again, it's backwards, but I don't know if I want to really go through with it, because then I got to put it on the door cards here, the lower half. I mean, it does come with its own decals, right? Again, they're going to be backwards, but these are the door card sheets here on the decal sheet, and I don't know if I don't want to use these, but I also am contemplating whether or not I want to actually do that, because it's kind of a conundrum. So, but I want to get more done on the interior here. I really need to get going on this thing, because I have another project that I'm on. It's not that this doesn't mean more, it doesn't mean a lot to me, but the project I'm working on kind of does a little more, because it's for somebody, and I really want to get that done. So I don't want to put this too far on the back burner, but I'll, really want to get that done, because yeah, I don't want to give it away. But yeah, so anyway, I haven't done any more on the engine or any of that. Got the rear seat together. I may have to do a little touch-up paint down here. Whoop, sorry, because from where it glued together, but that's okay, because they wanted you to and around the frame here. So, but that's the rear seat. Oh, man, big mitts, small big mitts. Yeah, I mean, this wasn't too finicky. It's just the side post here for the armrest has to go down. There's a little groove under there, so when I figure, this has a pin and it sits into the back through a little hole. Well, you got to hold. You can't put them both on at one time. You have to do the top post first, and then this kind of bends and it doesn't line up all that great. So, but like I said, I'll just have to. I'm gonna brush paint this flat white. This is just right. This is white primer. So that's why I'm not too concerned about the over paint. Yeah, brain not braining. So sorry for the headshot. Update though, the biggest update is in the last video I posted, and I apologize for the delay in between, but I was waiting for this to come out. Remember, I had goobered up the dash and trying to use a Tamiya panel liner, and it goobered up the paint because I went a little too heavy with it, and I didn't clear this first. So I don't know if I'm going to use the Tamiya panel liner again. Sorry, got to turn around here in my little cabinet. I'm just going to grab one of these out. But I was talking to Bill because I was over there this weekend, and I told him I have something else that I can use for a panel liner, because it kind of is. It's a wash. Sorry, I'm still talking while I'm reaching. Oof da me. Just what did I bet you I dropped a pin, and it's probably going to hurt when I step on it. I apologize. I'm back. But so I've used these in the past as like a panel line wash. I used it on the grill on my one truck, but I noticed that it came off because I didn't clear it. But these do work for it's a wash, okay. I don't have to explain it. I'm pretty sure you guys know what a wash is. But, and I apologize again, it's going to be skewed because I got the camera facing me. As you can see where it says Chewy in the box there. But, it's this stuff. It's from, I think I got it through, honestly, I can't remember the company, but so this stuff you can use it. It's a ready to use wash. Is washes. I apologize again because I'm using this new stand, so I don't have a camera with an extra screen so I can see what I'm doing. But these are ready to use, and you can use them as a panel liner, fine detail liner for like on your engine block, you know, your valve covers and whatnot and have you. But these come in multiple colors, right? So that was the black, and they got them in red, green, blue, brown. I'm not going to go through, and rust color. So I'm just going to use that black detail. But I don't know why when I rotated the camera this time, it's, well, that's because I'm not using the back side of the camera. But yeah, so I just got to repaint the dash, and then yeah, I'm mulling over whether or not I want to use the Reasons candy wrappers for the seat inserts and the door cards. Do I use the decal? Do I just leave it? Bleep bloop it in the comments, because if you want to, if you think I should use the this, and you want to see how it's done, I can show you. I mean, but let me know. This is a quick video. Yeah, I haven't done any more on the body, haven't done any more on the engine. I'm still steaming about that distributor sparker whirler. So I'm kind of debating whether or not I want to use a resin one, or if I want to just suck it up and order a pre-wired one again and just make it more simple. But then I got to add boots to that because I don't have boots, and I don't mind those, but they kind of look out of scale because they don't, unless you, I mean, there's a way to cut that pre-wired tubing, or the tubing that they get for the boots. There is a way to cut that and to get them either at a 45 or a 90. But I'm kind of already in over my head. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but I do have another idea for this, so that's why I'm kind of wondering. I want to get going on it and get it down to a minimum, but Heidi might get involved with this somehow, and I'll just keep it at that. But if it turns out, or I mean, not if it turns out, she's going to do it. So once I see the finished product on it, this might turn into a diorama if I can find something for it that I need. Sorry for the itchy nose. Again, allergies. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So again, thanks for the shout out, Bill. Appreciate it. Love you, brother. Want to thank all my subscribers. And if you're new to the channel, or new to just watching the channel, if you like what you see, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. You do. I mean, I'd appreciate it if you did, but don't feel obligated. But so with that being said, again, I appreciate all you, and we'll see you on the next video. Be safe, build models, have fun. Take care, guys.